What up, y'all? Welcome to the Holy Trinity.
Hey. I'm KJ.
I'm Ozzy.
And I'm Pacey. KJ, I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. We used to work together.
Yeah.
And I quit. I left.
She did.
Unemployed right now, but honestly,
Don't diss the nail business.
Oh!
Yeah. You're an entrepreneur.
I am a nail artist.
CEO. She's a big boss.
Business
big
woman.
I am a nail artist. And I'm putting my all into it. How you guys feel?
Yeah, just a little bit of background. We all used to work together.
Yeah.
Not to name the name of the company. I don't know if we can name the name of the company.
I don't know. Free
promo. I wouldn't even want to be associated.
Yeah.
No, literally no free promo.
We all
on me.
used to work fashion, and then KJ left. So
yeah.
I haven't seen
now
KJ
it's
since
just
she left.
me and Pacey though.
Influencer marketing. How's it been, you guys? Honestly,
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of been the same.
It's crazy because you guys don't even miss me.
No one said that.
We definitely miss you.
We literally talk about you every single day.
Ask you guys, I'm like waiting to
we
get like
literally
so
talk
bad
about you
without
every single day though.
But you guys are like, it's been the same.
It has been though.
I'm not gonna lie though, I haven't thought about you much this last 2 weeks.
But he's got a lot going on.
That's
I had,
crazy
the
'cause
craziest 2 weeks.
That's true.
Yeah, like my car got totaled. And then I'm
sucks.
moving tomorrow
Ayy.
without a car. And
Wait, so you're gonna do like a U-Haul and like all that?
But you don't have stuff.
No, I'm literally borrowing a truck from a friend.
Oh, that's
But
right.
And-
what truck for what stuff?
Well, yeah,
You don't have
no,
stuff.
like,
this is
clothes
literally
and
the
stuff.
easiest move of my life because I'm literally shipping like 80% of the stuff to the place because I don't
nice.
own literally anything.
Yeah.
So I threw my bed in the alleyway and I threw my
What?
bed.
Aw,
No, literally, I
you're
just,
so giving.
I
He
just-
wants to give
I told
back.
him to give it away for free.
no, because
That's
I'm not gonna
nice.
lie, there are people that are out there
For
and they can
sure.
use it, and so
Yeah.
now it's just out in like the give back pile, in our
That's nice.
apartment.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I threw that out, and then my nightstand, I bought it from IKEA. Fuck
Ayy.
IKEA, it broke on the first move.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, but IKEA,
I'm
if you
not
want to
gonna lie.
sponsor us, don't listen to him.
I'm not gonna lie, IKEA. Nah,
No,
we
I
love
literally-
IKEA.
No, thank you.
We love
Thank
IKEA.
you.
No, I jumped my U-Haul because there was
What do
literally
you
like
mean? Oh, okay.
U-Haul. Don't watch this. But I literally was driving and there's those dips in the road.
Yeah.
Well, it was late and there was like it had just rained and so there was like water and so you couldn't tell that there was a dip. It just looked like straight.
Shit.
And so I literally was driving like 30, no brakes, just into the air, and then my IKEA nightstand snapped. So that's broken.
But how is that
That's tough.
IKEA's fault though?
That's facts.
Because like I
I'm
feel
not
like a
gonna
West
lie.
Elm nightstand would have stuck
But
it
the
through.
thing is, it's the momentum and everything. Come on now,
Okay,
gravity. What's his name?
anyway.
Albert Einstein.
I'll give IKEA another
Sorry,
chance,
shit.
maybe. But yeah, so I'm shipping everything to my new house. So all I really have to take is like my clothes and stuff. And well, I don't have a car, but I'm taking
Nice.
it in a friend's truck. They're like loaning it, and
Mm-hmm.
so we're just gonna like pick everything up. But yeah, so that's been brutal. And then literally my car got hit. Some old lady literally U-turned into the back of me.
And you fought her,
I was-
right?
Yes.
There's a
You-
video. There's
you
a
pushed her
video.
over, right?
There's video proof.
You squabbling
Of
with the
me.
old lady.
But no, I was literally like, I was just driving down the main road and she was parked right here and she literally tries to U-turn across 3 lanes into the back right passenger of my car. Is so messed. It literally
Revoke her license.
No,
At this
my
point.
Prius is totaled.
It's time. It's time.
No,
Bro, but the
literally.
picture you showed of her license, you said she doesn't even look like that anymore.
No.
Like this girl's like
She looks
30
like she's like
years
25
older.
and then literally she has
That's
black hair
crazy.
and then in person full gray hair like 55 and I'm like, bro, when was the last time you renewed your license? But I literally got word that her insurance policy won't cover my car, so now she has to like pay it, and so it's like getting hella drawn out. So I don't think I'll have a new car for like probably a month, and so yeah, and I miss my Prius.
Everybody,
it's
bro.
out
Honestly,
front
I
of-
miss the Prius too.
No, literally, it's
I love
parked
that
out
car.
front of the house, and it's like, damn, like
Really?
Why don't
yeah,
you?
every time I see it, I'm like,
I would start
Why
crying.
don't you just like sell it for parts, or like how does that work if like their insurance is involved?
no, because they have to take it, but because it's totaled, they won't give me a rental.
That doesn't
They
make
have
any
to take
sense
it?
though.
Who has
no,
to take
literally
it?
make that make
Who's
sense?
they?
I'm like, how am I getting
The
to work?
insurance company.
The insurance company, bro.
Um,
And then get this, bro. The girl drove into the back of me. She files a claim against me.
She literally called your insurance.
No, she called my insurance. My
Real?
insurance hits me up.
She was like, he's lying.
She's been dodging her insurance for the past week. She hits up my insurance. My insurance calls me. Meanwhile, the claim that I filed against her has been going for a week. My insurance calls me last Friday. They're like, hey, so we just want to let you know she filed a claim against you. And I'm like,
She's kind of crazy
I would've
because
been
how did she
mad.
think that was not going to come back to her?
that's what I'm saying. And then she's still dodging her insurance. I called the insurance guy and he's like, yeah, still no statement. And I'm like, bro,
That's
she
how
was
you
on the
know
phone with
she's
my
fucked,
insurance
though.
yesterday.
She knows she's in
She's
the wrong.
fucked,
She's
yeah.
dead wrong for that.
She's
Yeah.
trying to finesse.
No,
honestly,
on me.
out of it.
She ain't got no money. That's why.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, KJ, but you haven't been on my mind.
That's
this past week.
Full circle.
That's actually so crazy because my
You-
last day,
you've been thinking
my last
of-
day, he was down bad.
Wait,
Remember?
why? What happened?
Oh, did
When
you
I
shed
left,
a tear?
when I left, and you were like, "Oh, I already needed you."
Oh,
bro,
that was
I know.
cute.
I literally, you were gone for like 10 minutes and I
That
turned
was
around. I'm
really
like, KJ, can you
cute.
print? And then I'm like,
Aw.
oh, the desk is empty.
Have you been
But-
thinking about us though?
That's what I'm saying. You're
No, honestly, I miss like our group talks and our little like gatherings, but I don't miss being in the office.
Well,
I
that's
can't
not
lie.
what I asked. I
yeah.
asked if you missed us.
Yeah. I mean, our group talks for like, what, 20 minutes a day?
I know.
In an
It still
8-hour.
feels like so surreal though, because that was like my life for like 2 years.
That is
It
crazy.
feels so surreal.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. Can we say other people's names or no?
Who?
We could like probably leave it out.
I mean, of our friends.
Yeah.
We can talk about friends.
What's her
just
name
I
though? BPD.
No.
That's crazy.
No.
Never mind. Scratch that.
I know.
Scratch that.
No, I was just gonna
Don't
say
miss her.
because Nye's second year is like tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So.
Wait, yeah, because I
All right,
started
let's
like
move
after.
on. Like, let's get into that.
Okay,
That's crazy. 2 years? Oh my gosh.
that is fucking crazy.
I'd be so
not
sad.
gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I told him not to give me my balloon on my 1 year.
I'm so sorry. I would want it because it's filled with helium, right?
Yeah,
Where were we
but
just
why
talking
does
about?
that- but why
First of
does
all,
that-
that is not so I can suck it and make my voice go higher.
Oh,
You're
you're
so
like,
silly. You're so silly and goofy. Drugs don't. He doesn't need drugs.
I don't need drugs on my offline.
yeah. But one highlight though, I saw Claro yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
She was
How was
hella good performer. But I'm not gonna lie, the craziest thing ever was when we sat down in our seats and Paris, Texas comes out as the opener.
Do you know Paris?
Do you know
Texas?
Paris, Texas?
Mhm.
Okay, they're like, think like Brockhampton if it was like more rock. Like
Okay.
it
Like-
was wild because Claro like is the music that puts me to sleep. And,
She's like a light
They
voice.
come
Mhm.
out like literally getting a mosh pit going, like DJ like on the
That's
booth, like
crazy.
yeah, like screaming, full on screaming, and we're in like a 700% venue.
Wait,
like,
I do have a question. Is Paris, Texas just one person or a group?
It's okay. This is what I was confused about because they come out and they're like, "Yo, we're Paris, Texas," and they had a DJ introduce them, but he stayed the whole time, and he was like a part of the group. So I'm like, I don't know if the DJ is like a part of the duo or
Mhm.
like he's a separate thing that like just travels along
Yeah.
with them, or like I don't.
It just works with them.
I really don't know.
No, yeah, because I've only listened to them. I never had any interest looking them up.
That
So-
name is like so interesting to
not
me.
gonna lie,
Because it's a
I think-
place in Texas.
Which one?
What
What do you no,
Oh,
it's the city in Texas.
Type shit.
No, but like I mean, I don't really know too much about them. I think like Playboy Cardi endorsed one of their songs or something, or maybe Kid Cudi.
interesting.
I honestly don't know. Don't fact check me on that. Like,
I don't.
I've literally never heard of them.
no, they're like they have a decent following.
No,
Like,
no,
they're
no.
not
Yeah,
huge,
they're
but
like for the underground
Yeah.
people,
Okay,
you know.
But they're cool. I mean, they said they were old. So
They're
I'm
dope.
like,
Wait, I do have a couple of songs by them.
yeah, they're
Hey.
cool. I mean, they were just like the reason I was thinking about it is because
I have two.
I'm like Clara
Girls Like-
literally plays like
Girls
the
like
most
drugs
soft.
and heavy.
Oh,
metal.
that you know.
Yeah,
They played
they're
that one
downloaded
yesterday.
in my
Hey.
in my
That's-
library.
They
Real
played both
fan.
of those yesterday.
True
Yeah, because
fan.
those are their most popular songs.
That's what
I
But literally, yeah, like it was just so weird to like have them open. I figured Clara would bring
That's
out like
funny,
a
though.
little like
I kind of like that.
indie like alt person. But
Yeah.
But the alternative girlies or like the like little pop girlies, they really fuck with like alternative rappers.
No, because literally they come out and they're like, "Yo, we're Paris, Texas. Like, who here knows us? Who's our fans, bro?" The entire floor went crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's all interconnected. Because what's her name? Faye Weber?
Oh, Faye Webster, yeah.
Yeah. She's tapped in.
Wait, why?
That's interesting to
how
me.
Is Faye correlated?
Because they're like such a different image.
Because Faye, she makes kind of the similar music as Clairo. She makes like sad girl music,
true.
like really soft and really like slow. But why is she hanging out with like Lil Yachty? And
It's like that side of them they don't express, but they have
exactly.
it there,
And also,
like,
she got a black boyfriend from Atlanta.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
she's like a girl with a
it
mullet.
sounded like she actually listens. To
Honestly,
exactly.
them. Like when she was talking about them, she was like,
she's tapped
also,
in.
the other craziest thing, bro, literally her band was insane. The drummer, fucking crazy. The keys, crazy. But then there was this other girl, I kid you not, the most talented person I've ever seen in my entire life. How did she overshadow Clairo at her own concert?
No way.
Like literally,
what's
she
her name?
played
Shout her out.
7 I don't remember.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie.
Her moment.
It's because she was a woman.
Okay.
Hates women. That's so crazy.
No, but she played 7 instruments. She started off doing background vocals, and then she literally walked over to the second set of keys that they had, started playing that. Then she went over to the synth, started playing that. Then she went over to the xylophone, started playing that. She pulled out a flute solo, and then back to back literally did the flute solo.
STEM, am I right?
And then hit a saxophone solo after that. Literally was, I'm not gonna lie, it was better than Clairo's vocals. Like, it was insane. And when she was introducing the band, she was like, yo, we got like whoever on drums, we got whoever on keys. And then she turned to her, she's like, yo, we got her, everything else. And I was like, that was literally the hardest intro that I've ever heard.
Cool.
In
That's
my
iconic.
life.
I can't lie.
Like, it was insane.
That'd be perfect for a TikTok edit.
No, honestly, if I was her, I would get the clips. Yeah.
I'd be like, who can make a TikTok edit for me, please?
She has to be doing her own stuff. Because I'm like, there's no way you're doing 7.
Damn.
Like, imagine
maybe you can look up like the concert and like see her name so we can.
Or
like,
probably Clairo has like
hard music.
Band,
yeah.
Because,
or tagged her in
thing,
some
like,
Instagram
Imagine
posts.
being that talented to be the keys in Clairo's band. Imagine being that talented to be 7 instruments in Clairo's band.
Right.
Like she's a musical genius.
Good flute player, but you're an excellent.
No,
flute
she's
player.
a musical genius. I know Mozart is probably living right through her.
Shaking.
No, like she embodies the essence of Mozart. Literally, they're like our protege.
You want to talk about Nico though, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Before we get to that, breaking news. How I'm not lactose anymore.
Oh, amen. Everybody clap for KJ.
I know. I need to take notes.
Thank you. Yeah, so I feel like I started getting tummy issues when I was like 20, when I started vaping. Just stopped vaping right now. I'm 24. Why can I eat cheese? Why can I eat sour cream? Why do I not have acid reflux? Like, I'm literally reborn. It's so crazy.
I really don't get how that works.
She said, I am
as a fellow lactose intolerant
person.
Like, I literally don't get, because, like, I'm going to have to take up vaping and then quit to revert.
And reform your system?
No, literally.
No, I do think that's what it is.
Because how, like, I want a milkshake. Like, I want
to be fair,
I want to go to Chick-fil-A and drink the banana shake and not
that's
literally be dying in my
Okay,
mouth.
I haven't tried, like whole milk, though. Like whole milk and like milkshakes and stuff, because that's.
Oh,
but I mean, you've had like cheese and sour cream.
Yeah, and
but
I don't know. I know like
heavy
sour cream's like
and
low lactose.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all can fact check me if you want, but I have read somewhere that cheese doesn't have lactose.
It's certain cheeses.
Oh,
like
okay.
mozzarella has lactose, but like really
Cheddar?
aged cheese, it's not as high in lactose.
Because I was gonna say, like, I don't believe that on brie.
Oh.
Like burrata, there's no way that doesn't have lactose in it. Like, it literally oozes.
If it's like fresh cheese, like not aged like that, like I think it's.
I mean, I don't know what lactose like.
I don't really know, to be honest.
But like, it has to be a part of the ooze.
Anyways, I'm living great. Like, no acid reflux. I'm literally good.
See,
but
that's
also,
crazy.
I have not been eating out, and I was eating out like every single day.
You're so skinny, bro.
No,
Hey, I literally didn't even see you when you walked in.
No, literally, it just floated in
waiting
like
for your guys' reaction.
I know. You like tapped on my shoulder, and I was like,
he got scared. He jumped.
Start
I might have to
vaping.
try it.
Start vaping.
I
Give it a couple months.
I'm
get
telling
hooked,
you.
and
no,
then
because I have the
stop.
Costco-sized bottle of Tums at my house right now because I have acid reflux.
Wait, when did your lactose intolerance start though?
He's had it
When I
all
was,
his
like,
life.
6.
Okay,
Like,
because the only thing that would bother me when I was little was drinking whole milk. Like when my mom would give me like whole milk. But I could eat cheese. I could eat everything else.
we were on that like Whole Foods natural lifestyle. My mom's like a nutritionist. fitness. So like
Love
literally like healthy lifestyle, holistic lifestyle. I was drinking literally a gallon of
Almond
milk a week. And then all of a sudden
that.
I stopped and my stomach issues went away, like all this.
Dang.
But the thing is I'm like, I don't want to have to take a Lactaid. Like, that's
Well,
so
but I feel like
embarrassing.
that
It is really
literally,
embarrassing. I'm not
Dude,
gonna
popping a
lie.
pill. No, popping a pill
Right
before a
you're, like, slipping
milkshake
it in, you're like,
That's
is insane.
Do you,
Like,
wait,
hold on,
I have
guys.
a question. I have a question.
I would hide it,
have
like,
a
literally.
question.
Yes.
So what if you drink milkshakes without taking the Lactaid? You gotta go boo boo immediately.
Okay, not too much.
I mean, it depends.
Not too much.
I'm not gonna lie, it depends. But like the thing is that the worst part, it's not even just like having to go to the bathroom, but it's also like
The
I get
stomach
like
pain?
a migraine. Like
Oh,
I get like
oh.
like it's literally it incapacitates me
Yeah,
for the next.
you know what
like,
it is for
couple
me?
hours.
It's like really bad like cramps, and then I also get like acid reflux to the point where like I feel like throwing up. Like I've thrown up before from drinking
Wow.
like lactose. Yeah,
I genuinely can't relate.
but the boo-boo does come later though.
I am
The
God's
boo-boo may be
favorite.
the next day for me. But it's not instantly.
Bro, when you wake up in the morning with bubble guts already.
No, because the worst
Literally the worst.
the worst combo is Taco Bell. Bro, you drink
Have you
a
guys ever
milkshake
had
and then Taco-
birria ramen?
No.
Yes, I went to that.
Why
the
does
night
that
market
blow
and I
me
had
the
that.
fuck up?
Because bro, that is bubble gut central. Like
No,
I'm not even
like
joking.
birria, like
Gee.
tacos, like I can eat that just fine. But when it's in the ramen, something about the ramen formula,
think
like
about
I think it might be the
Like
noodles.
when you start bringing in like flaming hot Cheetos, like when you start bringing
Wait,
in like
so good.
the ramen, you
It's
start.
so good.
No,
Were
because
you
then we're crossing into like bulldog territory where they're like
were you the middle schoolers that would like bring
a bag of chips.
a bag of hot Cheetos and freaking
No.
Starbucks Frappuccino?
Not too much.
No, because literally in my French class, there was a girl that would start every morning with a king size bag of flaming hot Cheetos.
Okay, that wasn't my morning. I didn't eat breakfast, but every single day, like in middle school to high school, my lunch was a bag of munchies or a bag of hot Cheetos.
No, munchies.
That
That
might be
But when
why
I
you
tell
have
you-
acid reflux.
But when I tell you I was so skinny,
Because you
Because
were
you
a
were-
child.
you probably had holes in your stomach. It was leaking into the rest of your body, bro.
like did your schools have like the little like food stores you'd like walk into
No,
and
because
like buy
one of-
little snacks?
One of our
Mm-mm.
mutual
No.
friends, I won't name names, but literally, she told me the other day, she was like, yeah, when I was in 4th grade, I would eat a hot Cheetos bag every day. And literally, they had to hospitalize me because there was a hole in my
Wait,
stomach.
she had to
That-
get
And
her.
then, get this, they literally tell her, don't eat hot Cheetos. The next day, she gets a bag of hot Cheetos. I'm like, bro, what
No,
the what?
first week was wild, but
if she was meant to die, she would have died.
She really lived on that shit. But to be fair, apart from like the fake shit in hot Cheetos, I would eat Indian food like every day. So I was used to like
But Indian
Really,
food
you
is
know
a
what I found out the other day?
process.
no,
You know
but
what?
Indian food makes other people
Yes.
shit themselves.
Because
you
they're
know what
not
I
used
found
to it.
No, it's because they're lactose intolerant. And what I
Because
found
you're
out the
eating
other
butter
day,
chicken.
yes,
No, we don't eat that though.
no,
Oh,
but I
Mine's
found
like
out.
Indo-Fijian food. We have no dairy in our
I
food.
found
It's
out
just
tikka
spice.
masala
Mm-hmm.
butter chicken has hella
I
whole
thought it
milk
has
in
coconut
Oh, it does.
milk.
Yeah, no, it's
No.
heavy whip. It's heavy milk.
It's literally
But
heavy
is
whipping
that
cream.
is that
cream.
westernized?
That is westernized. That came
Isn't it
from
in the UK?
that came from like colonialism. to
Thank
be
you. I was
honest.
about to say I'm talking
Before-
about real authentic
Before
Indian food.
colonialism, like a lot of like South Asian cultures, they didn't have dairy introduced
Yeah, I
into
know.
their diet.
Well,
so
because
for me, we were colonized and taken to Fiji, so our food actually doesn't have any dairy for some reason. Like it's
gotcha.
literally just like the spice and like bones and meat.
I'm not
Mhm.
gonna lie, I thought it was literally like because I love like green curry, so I would always eat green curry, which is made
Green
with
curry's
coconut milk.
Like
Mad
Thai
good.
and
curry.
so then I was like, oh, it's probably like the same, just different spices.
Yeah.
And so
Boy,
I
were you
literally
wrong.
no, because I was literally like, why does this hurt my stomach so bad?
You're like, I'm
literally
allergic.
every
Me
single
with
time?
MSG.
Bro, no, MSG is so bad though,
I
because
don't
my
know why
cheeks
I
will
can-
literally, I'll be like I feel like
Say it.
Okay,
Say it.
no offense, but do you guys
Say
remember
space.
the video of Justin Bieber when half of his face was like,
No,
that's how I feel.
That's so sad.
Like I feel
How
like
is that
it's the
sad?
same.
He's rich.
He's okay.
He didn't.
Oh, what was
But
that?
it
He
got
literally-
fixed. It got
He
fixed.
didn't have a stroke. I thought it was like his nerves.
Yeah, he had like an aneurysm,
Oh,
I
that's
think, or
really
something.
sad.
No.
You guys.
I
I don't
thought
know.
he got like a
Imagine being
bacteria.
Haley and rolling over, and it's like,
I thought he got like a
See, you know she
bacteria
loves
in
him
his
down
ear.
no matter what.
Huh?
Didn't he get like something in his ear from swimming that caused it?
Oh.
Didn't he like slam a door on her, but she was still chasing him? Like,
Did y'all know you can get brain-eating amoeba from just swimming in a pool?
Yes.
You can get
That's
what?
terrifying. That's my new, like, that's the scariest thing I've ever
brain-eating
heard.
Amoeba.
From swimming in a pool.
What's an amoeba?
I don't like public pools.
A
Like,
fish?
did you
I'm
ever
not
watch
gonna
the
lie.
Amoeba Sisters?
No.
Oh, well, I guess you didn't have a lit science teacher.
I sure did.
Was it like Mad School
Actually,
Bus
no,
It was like
vibe?
Bill Nye, but like YouTube edition.
Mm.
Like they
Don't
were like
recall.
these little animated
I
amoebas
think
that
that's
would like
like
teach you
after our
science.
time. He's a bit younger.
All right, don't clock my age here.
Wait, I was gonna say Osmosis Jones. Anybody
Oh
watch
my
that?
God, yes.
It's that. It's
Yes.
basically the same
Do you
thing.
guys ever like remember watching and reading books, but you don't have any recollection of what it was about?
Yes.
Mm,
Yes, you do.
That's
Wait,
me
what do you
with
mean, watching
everything.
and reading
Like
books,
I
but
grew
then I
up,
don't
I grew
remember
up
what-
watching things and reading books about things, but I don't remember anything about
Like
what it was
what?
about. Like I read the Percy Jackson book. I don't remember what it was
Oh,
about.
I feel like
got
if
you,
you were
yeah.
to read it again, you'd be like, "Oh, I remember this."
Mm,
Because I
Maybe.
watched Death Becomes Her with Meryl Streep recently, and I was like,
Fire.
I've never seen this movie before, but I watched it. I was like, I have seen this movie.
No, yeah, literally, I'll be looking and like going through like literally the whole that you go through, looking through like Hulu and HBO, and I'm like, I've never seen this movie from like the 80s, and then I get like halfway through and I see a scene, and it like
You
all
remember
comes
it?
back to me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Maybe
I did
that's
that
why.
with Old
It-
School with Will Ferrell. Like
I've
2
never
days
seen
ago.
that.
I had like selective memory. I feel like.
And no, I think it's just because our brain retains so much information on a daily basis.
Probably
They
'cause
literally
we're so big
filter out.
brained.
Yeah, we literally filter out the things that
The
aren't
bullshit.
important. Yeah.
Hey,
True.
Meryl Streep is important.
You guys.
I never said she wasn't.
You guys.
I never said she wasn't.
Can we talk about downtown LA?
Oh?
Oh,
Can we please
Oh.
discuss?
Let's talk
I know
about it.
everyone-
We can fill an entire separate.
I
show
know.
with Downtown LA.
I
I'm
know
not gonna
everyone
lie.
already knows that it's Gotham
Gotham
City,
City. On
like the
Batman.
Gulag. Like it's literally
The
so,
Gulag?
so scary.
Isn't that from...
How have y'all lived in
Call of
downtown,
Duty?
or have you just been?
No. I lived at no, I have not.
I lived in downtown in the heart for 3 years. That was the worst experience of my
It builds
life.
character, I
It
hear.
was
It
literally,
really
I
does.
was right next to the Ace Hotel. That was where all the action was happening.
Ace Hotel,
Miss
alright.
Ace Hotel, shout out Ace
No,
Hotel.
that's what
Bring
I'm
Ace
saying. That
Hotel
was where all the
back,
action
honestly.
was happening.
Like good and bad.
Literally, I almost got shanked.
Do you
I
know where? I don't know where me and my friend were the other night, but it's like it's a hotel across from this like hibachi restaurant.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
When it literally looks like the craziest. It looked like out of Jumanji. Like it's insane. It has like vines growing on the
Yes,
side with a crazy
yes.
like design door and stuff. Yeah, I
Yes,
know
so
what
we
you're talking
were over there and we were taking pictures. We wanted to go for like a dark, like goth mommy, like trash core vibe, you know, right? So we were just walking around downtown. We walked around downtown, and we were finding spots to take pictures. And we ended up going to this hotel. First of all, okay, in the hotel, there was a security there, right? He was the security manager. Oh my God. And he was helping us go to the rooftop to take pictures because he like figured out that we didn't actually stay there. We just wanted to take pictures. He was being cool. And he takes us up to the rooftop and he's like, yeah, you guys have like this much time, but like, don't worry, I got you. Like, I'll lock the door when you guys leave, whatever. So he's standing in the back. We're taking our pictures where like the scenic view is. And then when we're like walking back, he starts like trying to introduce himself to us and he's like shaking our hand and then he starts flirting with my friend.
No.
Like genuinely flirting with my friend. And then my friend just looks at him like, and then we are like, okay, let's just go. But she wanted to hit a different spot. So we go downstairs and then he like helps us go to like a different spot on this like balcony area. And then why the fuck does he say, are you guys like teenagers? And mind you, this guy, security manager, this guy is in mid to late 20s. And then I was like, I literally said, no, but that would be really weird because you were just flirting with my friend. So you were flirting with her thinking that she's a teenager.
Yeah, why would you bring that up?
And, you know,
after?
and he was like, oh, no, yeah, you're right. I take it back.
No.
I said I take it back.
It was fucking crazy. So anyway, we leave the hotel. And
I'm laughing.
We're
He's gonna
right-
take it back.
we're right. No, literally.
He said,
You're
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean
You're
it.
sick.
He was like, that was a joke.
It was just like, so we leave the hotel. We're in the front, and you know, like the valet area, like in the front of the hotel. So there's this like man, he's really sweet. He's like doing the valet stuff, and there was this tweaker right there. And obviously downtown, there's tweakers everywhere. So I'm not really paying him any mind. Like I'm like, okay, there's tweakers everywhere. But then he starts smiling and looking at us, and he's moving close. So and my friend's like, I'm taking pictures of her, and I'm like, all right, girl, I think we should go. Like, she's on pose. I'm like, I think we should go, girl. So we start walking away.
Wait, was he coming behind your friend or coming behind you?
No, so okay, this is
That's freaky.
this
Like,
is the
he's, like,
front of the
slowly
hotel. This is the front of the hotel. There's a little pole here. We're taking pictures right here. He's over here, like where like the entrance of the cars, where the cars go.
Oh, gotcha.
And he's like literally like smiling at us.
No.
And then he starts walking towards us. And so I like grab her hand. I'm like, let's just like walk that way. So we get out of that little area, and then we're crossing the street, right? The countdown's on. We're crossing the street. And I'm like looking back, we're all good, right? And tell me why the lights just turned green. This guy is speed walking across the street after us, literally following us. And he was so tweaked out looking. It was so scary, like literally smiling.
I'm sorry, that's the scariest thing.
Ungroomed.
Like,
That's
I
scary.
just watched Smile too. Like, that was literally freaking
No,
out.
that literally reminds me.
You guys, I'm not even done. He's crossing the street, and then we're like, what the fuck? So then we start speed walking that way where the hibachi restaurant is, right? And I'm like, I don't see him. And then all of a sudden we look back again, and he's fucking smiling and speed walking again. So then we hop in this restaurant. We're like, okay, like I think he didn't like see us or whatever. And then this guy slowly creeps and walks to the front of the restaurant. He looks at us. He's still fucking smiling. And he sits there waiting for us to come out. So I'm like, girl, I feel like we just have to get the fuck out really quick and run the other way. Because mind you, there's like people around us. So I'm like, he can't really do anything without someone doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we speed walk out and we start speed walking the other way. And he starts speed walking after us.
No.
And then we start sprinting. And then this guy was like, hey, are y'all okay? Is he chasing you? We couldn't even respond. We were literally sprinting like to her car. And
That's
he
what I'm
was still
saying.
foun's us.
Downtown's so fucking scary. I
It was
literally,
so
my
scary.
first night, I was just literally going to get tacos. And I go down with my roommate who I literally just met like 6 hours knowing. And I was like, bro, I'm hungry. There's a taco place across the street.
Mhm.
We go downstairs and we're waiting in line. There's like maybe like 3 people in front of us. And literally, I kid you not, this girl who is probably like 5'8" or 4'8". Like the shortest person I've ever seen in my life.
Shout out for
She
it.
walks up to us and she like, it's like a half speed walk. She's like, and
Wait,
all
she
of a
like
sudden she
tweaker?
just appears right next to me.
Huh.
And I'm like, hey, because she's like literally this close. And so I'm like, hey, how's it going? And she's like, she literally reaches in her pocket. She reaches in her pocket and then literally takes, I saw like a little like shiv
Stop.
in her shirt. And she's like, give me your money. And I'm like, I was like,
sorry, you
I'm
can't make
literally a
this
college
up.
student. Like, I don't really have any
That's-
money.
You
Like,
empty
all I
out your pocket.
I
You're
was
like,
like-
I have no
No,
money.
I'm like, I literally, all I have is a debit card. Like, I'm like, and on that account, probably like $100. Like,
Just held her
I'm sorry,
head.
like,
Held her head.
I'm like, all the money that I have is about to go on these tacos. Like, literally. And so she's like, there's an ATM right over there. And I'm like, sorry, like,
Like,
I
bitch.
can't, like, no, like, sorry. This is literally my first experience. Like, I just moved from, like, rural Oregon to here.
Shout
And
out Oregon.
Shout out Oregon.
Hey.
Shout out BNW. But I'm literally first experience in this place. And she sees this, like, rich couple coming out. And then she, like, sprints after them, like, literally scuttles off. And I'm like, bro, this is what I'm about to live in for the next
That's
like years, like while I go to college
crazy.
here. Literally the worst experience of my life. And then I walk up to my room and then I'm trying to go to sleep. And that night hear 2 helicopters and like 12 gunshots. And the next morning we're getting breakfast and my mom's like, so do you want to live here?
Holy
Like,
shit.
she's like, it's not too late to like go to
Aw.
like university, like wherever.
Damn.
Like, not here.
That
but-
really makes you rethink.
No, literally.
no, I was like,
You're like,
but yeah, no, downtown was literally the worst
Yeah.
experience of my life. Like, I have so many experiences of like literally people pressing me, like coming up to me,
Dang.
super drunk, like shoving me after I got off work, like doing retail downtown.
You need to learn how to fight.
No, it got to a point one time where this guy, I was walking my scooter home, because it died, and I had like one of those personal scooters, but it didn't have that long of a battery, so it died, and I'm like walking home,
Aw.
and this guy walks up to me, and he's like, "Yo, like, give me your cash or whatever. And I'm like, bro, I don't have
There's
cash.
no
like,
way.
I literally just have my phone on me right now. Like, and I was like, I'm literally in college. Like, I don't have money. And he's like, nah, you're lying. Like, I see your ring. I had one like $25 ring on from Silver Lake Flea Market. And bro was like, I see your ring. Like, I know you have money. And I'm like, bro, like, I literally turned to him and I was about to start barking. Like,
He's a crash out.
No, basically, I literally turned to him and pressed him because I'm like, bro, I literally don't have fucking money.
You literally have to be
student.
insane.
And he backed off after that. And so I was like, all right, if this ever comes down to it, I'm literally about to just strip in the middle of downtown and start chasing him. Because, like, I said, we can reverse the crazy. Like,
no, you literally have to start acting crazy.
Like,
So
what do I
people
have to
will leave you
lose, bro?
alone.
Literally my $50 in my bank account, like literally I spend it on hibachi. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I still think that the tweakers in downtown San Francisco are like way worse though.
They don't give a
They
don't
spit.
give a
They spit.
They
They'll put their hands
poop
on you
in the middle of the street in broad daylight. I will never forget. I was at brunch. I look to the outside, ongoing traffic. This one pulls his pants down, takes a bad dump, and then just pulls up his pants and keeps walking.
No, like be like,
bro, that
how can
happens.
you watch this one?
No,
I used to
LA,
work in downtown San Francisco, and I used to have to go to the same bus stop. And every single time I went to the same bus stop to go home, it was the same tweaker lady who would get on the bus and she would projectile spit at people. Like, bro,
like a
and she would do
llama?
it on the bus, bro. So we were all like this all the time.
My sister's friend literally got punched by a homeless man.
That's actually so scary. That's not even funny. That's so scary.
It's so funny because she was like giving back to the homeless instead of like
No.
giving out stuff. And then this guy comes up, tries to take the stuff, and she's like, "Whop!" And she's in my eye.
Oh, that's imagine giving the homeless person $1 and then they fucking
Literally.
Fuck you too.
No,
That's
quite
crazy.
literally. It's like, and that's why you're homeless.
No, because I was literally one day I was feeling
Kidding.
generous and I was like, okay, like I see this guy next to Shake Shack. He looks like he needs a burger, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna donate
If
like
you want
$5,
a
$10.
Get a burger.
Sorry.
So I pull out my wallet and I'm looking down to like look at the cash that I have. I look down, bro has Balenciagas on. I was
Like,
like,
stole those. to be
I
honest.
literally put my wallet back. I said,
The way he's wearing them instead of selling them.
I
is
said,
crazy.
bro, literally go to
But then what
Second
shoes
Street,
is he
go
gonna
to
have?
That's-
I
needs
don't know,
the Balenci's.
some fucking Filas, some
At-
Shacks from Walmart.
At
Like,
the
I
very
don't
least,
know.
Oh
at
my
least
God.
he's fly.
They were
Facts.
fire. I'm not gonna lie, they were fire.
Come
Come
on,
on.
he's still stunned on us.
But
Like,
I'm
I
just
haven't
like,
even got a
bro,
pair of Balenci's.
Like,
so.
just take them to Second Street and get like $800. Like,
That's so
you
real.
might as well. Like, that's
Worn in
insane.
Balenci's, that's
But
so
no,
real.
literally, like the people of LA are crazy too. Like
They
the
are.
homeless people of LA. We were literally driving down the road the other day on Hollywood, and there was a girl bent over, spreading her butt cheeks, like,
That's so real.
but not even taking a dump. Like literally just doing that.
She
Like,
vibes.
like that was just.
She said for vibes.
No.
You gotta
I was
see.
like, what are you
No,
doing?
literally, like LA is a freaking simulation.
No, but not even just like the like homeless or tweakers. So like I was taken to a rave against my will in downtown,
downtown?
LA, and it was just regular ass people, but like tweaker people. Like people are literally just tweakers out here.
No, literally,
like
like,
zombies.
no, there's like just
Like
regular
DPD.
people that are crazy too. My roommate was driving and some dude walked up to his car and punched a dent in it.
I would be so mad.
It was literally at a stoplight. The guy is walking across the crosswalk and then he detours, walks to the side and just punches it and then walks off. My roommate's like, what just happened? Like, I don't even know what to do in that situation. Like literally, what do you do?
Impulsive
You can't.
thoughts really be getting the best.
I've never had an impulsive thought of like, let me just punch this dude's car.
I'd be having,
And it left a
I'd
dent.
be having thoughts like when I'm walking. This is only when I'm in my anti moods. Like, if someone stop, if someone's like riding a bike next to me, like, what if I just push them?
Or like when
A
the little like
bike?
water bottles be on the table and I would just want to.
Okay, that one's fair. But like a car, bro,
No,
he
that's
literally
crazy.
punched a dent into it. That also
He's
would
really
hurt so
strong.
bad. Like, that's what I'm
That's-
saying.
They're really
I'm
strong.
not gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. That would
Um,
hurt so bad. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Should we discuss Nicocado avocado?
Bro, I've been wanting to talk about this.
Okay, you go ahead.
Do you think
Yours,
it's
yours.
do you think it's fake? I think because he did the apple dance, it's not fake.
Okay,
That and don't get me wrong, that sounds silly because like it's a TikTok dance.
Wait,
but
what
like,
do you mean? What?
how would he have done the apple dance if it was real.
Okay, part
or
of
if
me,
it was fake.
Part of me was thinking, he's saying like, did he record it when he was?
Yeah, like,
because part of me when I was watching it is like he could have just premeditated it so that he recorded that video, like knowing that he was gonna get all this like traction.
What do you think he called Charlie XCX? He's like, "What's the hit? Let me choreograph this dance. Like, I'm behind the scenes." If he did that, props to him. He's a genius. Like, literally. Yeah. Insane, mad.
Well, you
genius.
know what's crazy? When I was watching Trisha Paytas' podcast like a couple months ago, she was talking about how she was trying to get in contact with Nico Ocado and she couldn't get in contact with him. So like the past 7 months, he hasn't been reachable.
He was probably just on the most insane diet gym grind of all time.
Yeah. So what's the tea? Explain it for the people that don't know. I.e. me.
You got it. You're the expert.
Oh, okay. Basically, if you don't know who Nico Avocado is, he is a mukbanger. For the past, I think like.
Is that what they're called?
Mukbanger?
Mukbanger.
Mukbanger? Or asthma?
Mukbanger.
Asthma?
That's what I say.
ASMR.
I don't know. Called mukbangers.
Well, he be talking, so I don't know.
Anyways, go on.
Anyways, for the past like 7 years, I want to say he's been mukbanging, and throughout this time though, he went from like a certain weight. I don't know what that weight was, but he like has been gaining.
He was smaller than he got big.
Yeah,
well, he was like
been
vegan
gaining,
and fit in the beginning.
Like I think he said his starting weight was like 180, or I think now it's like 180, but he got to like 300 or almost 400 pounds or something like that.
Do you remember his first mukbangs? He would only do black bean noodles. Like he was like, "Oh, I'm only doing vegan stuff." Like with super healthy. Yeah, and like it wasn't that how he got the name Nico Avocado?
Yeah, and his person. It's crazy too because his personality was very like for the camera. Like there was no like. How would you describe his personality? Like
in the beginning, it was just very wholesome. Like, very like sincere, and then it started getting to a point where it was like
toxic.
Bro was kind of crashing out on
yeah,
cam.
Like, but it was like purposefully.
Like he was like pouring ramen on his head.
He'd be and like he would have like his boyfriend with him, and like his boyfriend was on this like weight gain thing too, and like they would have like oxygen masks and like just like shoving food down their throat and like pouring it on each other and like fighting, like really like embodying like a really toxic, like to me it kind of gives like what people would describe as like Americans, you know, to other countries, like Americans.
Oh yeah, like when they're on the
you know what I
mean?
Like,
yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like you could almost tell like it was kind of mocking like what people might think, but now 7 months later from his past video where he was still like at that weight, he's like literally skinny again. And the crazy part is like I don't see any like what's it called, like surgical marks or anything.
No, that's the craziest part is like there's like no like marks of surgery or anything, and like the thing is
maybe
like
he just had a really good surgeon.
7
True. He has the money.
I mean, we are in LA.
That's what I was about to say.
But like I'm just like, bro, like how I've never seen someone do a transformation that fast ever.
Kind of gagged.
But
honestly.
I'm like thinking maybe he was like already like a little. He started it maybe like 2 years ago, and like he was wearing like stuff because like they do makeup and like prosthetics and stuff to like make you like look a certain type of way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched like The Whale, like, but like it was, what's the dude's name?
George of the Jungle, isn't it?
That is another movie.
Oh wait, no, it's not him. Wait, it is.
It is him.
Yeah. Thank you.
But like he literally was like he like put on a little bit of weight for it, but then they like added so much with like prosthetics and all this stuff, and I think maybe that's what he could have done. Maybe. But I'm like, he definitely lost the weight at some point because it has to be real.
But like in the comment section of his like newest video that he put out, someone said like, oh, he definitely like pre-recorded like all these videos enough to that he knew like however long his surgery would take to like take place and for him to be fully healed, like he had content to post, and then now he just came out the blue like with this video. I don't
get why he's saying he's the villain. Like he's like, I'm the villain.
He basically thinks he played us. Honestly, low-key, he did play a lot of people.
But why does that make him a villain? I'm hyped for him. Like,
no, true.
It was scary. Like to the point, like his last couple of videos before the like transition. Yeah, I was like, dang, like his mental health, like it has to be like brutal. And like so many people were like literally like so nervous for him. So I'm like, I don't even know if it makes you the villain. Like I feel like everybody should be hyped. But I did see one girl was saying like she's like, I don't know, like it can't be real, like it just looks like he lost so much so fast that it's like and then they were like, have you seen the videos with his parrots?
Yeah.
Like they're saying like his parrot died, and so like how did he get another? Like how did he do another one?
You know what? I feel like you could tell he's like crazy. Like,
what if it's
crazy.
deep fake? Heard it here first, folks. It's a deep fake.
But
Can you imagine?
I feel like he's like that premeditated and smart that he knew starting this like 7 years ago that he was gonna end up doing that.
That's
like he did it on purpose to like
he
to see like how like easy it is to like feed consumers what they want to see, or like something that's so like controversial.
He should go down in the Hall of Fame of creators then, like
he
him
really
and Mr. Beast. Like,
and he's a good actor.
Yeah, I mean, if like to pull that off, that's actually insane. Also, to have no like, I mean, he's not like huge, but he is like a really well-known creator. So like to not have any sort of like press, any paparazzi, like TMZ, like nobody taking pictures of you or anything for months, like not noticing.
So was
probably
he
literally didn't leave
though, or was he in like
I think
out
he
of the
just
country?
maybe just didn't leave his house for like
for 7 months though.
I mean, DoorDash.
But
I feel like he could pull it off.
He can go outside. His house is nice.
Really?
He has hella money. Yeah.
But wouldn't you go like stir crazy? You're telling me like
I mean,
for 7
yeah,
months?
but like if he's that premeditated, you don't think you're like that
I would
willing
think
to sacrifice?
that if he was premeditated, he'd be like, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
I feel like if he's committed to the bit, he's gonna do what it has to take. Like,
but where would he go where he like people wouldn't recognize him?
Brazil?
Especially if he's in LA. What if he Brazil's crazy.
What?
Okay. What if he like stayed at like a hometown, like I don't know where he's from, but like somewhere in the middle of
I feel like he couldn't do like a hometown because people would know him.
But honestly, maybe he could go to like he could go to where I live in Oregon.
To be honest,
nobody would recognize him.
I would be able
there,
to stay in my house for that long. I'm not gonna lie.
For 7 months?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't believe
you. Go on my porch a little bit.
I don't believe you.
I mean, okay, but 7 months in your current place, no. But 7 months in a mansion, yeah, maybe.
If he has a gym in there, well, first of all, if he's healing from that surgery, that must have already taken like months.
It's like Beauty and the Beast, bro's just locked up in the castle for.
My homegirl got a BBL and she said she was just in bed.
But
because you're healing.
If you're that committed to like, I'm gonna make this really count, 7 months isn't that bad.
7 months is mad long. You're almost done having a baby.
The thing is, almost done. It's almost ready to come out.
Like in third trimester.
Maybe that's the next.
No, but if he was committed for like that many years to play this part, then he's committed to like
7 years is insane.
7 months
ducked off.
No, 7 years is how long he's been making videos though. So I'm like, if he was premeditated from the beginning.
And what's crazy is I feel like all his like controversies, I don't know too much about it, but like his controversy with like Stephanie Sue and people like that, I think it's like literally on purpose.
Bro,
like,
there's another girl live. This is happening to her right now. Like I forget what her name is, her TikTok handle, but literally there's another girl that just started mukbanging.
Who?
That still feels weird to me to say mukbanging.
Wait, I literally love that word.
But literally, she started like 3 or 4 months ago.
I think it's mukbang too, but mukbanging sounds crazy to me.
Mukbanging?
Mukbang?
I'm not gonna lie. Eating a lot of food. She started eating a lot of food on cam.
What's her name?
That's why I just told you I don't know.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
He said, turn your listening ears on.
Yeah. But no, she's on TikTok. I forget what her name is. She's blowing up right now. She's getting millions of views.
Oh my god, is it Miss Munchies?
That might be it.
I'm not
gonna lie. But she's like eating, like, bro, I watched a video the other day. She ate 4 Caniac combos with a cup full of sauce.
Canes?
She drank the sauce at the end.
It's probably Miss Munchies because she's like the one that's really taking off on TikTok.
Wait, is she the one that be doing the weird stuff in her car?
No, that's a different one.
Oh, my bad.
That one, bro, I'm concerned for her safety though, because how the fuck
she'd be like deep fried.
How are you gonna deep fry a Chipotle?
Oh, is it that one girl?
Car?
Like she's actually like pretty like tiny and she does like the weird. She literally has like a fryer.
Yeah. She has like an air fryer, and then the other day she brought in a real deep fryer into her car. I'm like, bro, you are gonna die. Like how? Like literally, I have burnt myself with the oil. Like you accidentally add in like what? Wait, what did you say?
I said I'd like to do that, but never mind. Never mind.
No, but literally, like imagine the sour cream mixes with the oil, bro.
Yuccaroni.
You're done. Like no, but not yuck. Like boom.
Oh.
Like like moisture, bro. Like literally, like I'm so afraid because I've done like I've deep fried. We made the Taco Bell like crispanadas at home the other day. Gas. Y'all want to try
Never
it?
had that.
Do it. But literally, we're like frying these like little like half like that you make it into like kind of like an empanada and then you fry it. Bro, that. So I'm like, bro, you're doing a whole
and they're
ass
doing
burrito.
It on their lap. Like, how are they even like?
Did I spit on you?
No.
Oh. You went like this. So
I was just thinking about the oil getting on me, and I was like,
She felt it.
I did.
That's what happens when people talk about
She's
blood.
a visual
like,
learner.
My knees get weak. Like
No,
the back
like,
of my, I'm like,
When what?
When people talk about
Blood?
like, they like got a cut on their leg or something.
Oh,
like,
that doesn't really like.
you're so cool. We get
really?
it.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Sorry, that was
Doesn't
mean.
move me. Sorry, y'all are weird.
You're not lactose intolerant now, and all of a sudden you're just better than
She's
us.
just better than us. But I mean, I
You
like
guys
gory
need to keep
stuff
up.
though.
Really?
I love gory stuff because I
Like-
know it's
You
fake.
do?
Because it's fake.
Like
Like
horror
movies
nights,
like
like
that?
Halloween horror nights you're chilling with.
Oh yeah. But when I know it's real,
I
like
can't
if
mess
some
with that.
oh, okay.
No,
Wait.
did I ever tell you all the story, like the worst story of my life, like in high school?
Oh no!
Literally.
Oh, you told me.
Bro, literally, okay, for the listeners, I have the biggest phobia of blood. Like, I just can't do it.
Really?
I feel like I could memorize like surgery, like all that stuff, but like I have tremors
Hey, doctor.
and I have a fear of blood, so God did not want me to go down
no,
that
bro.
route. But literally,
That's
so
it.
I was in high school, I was in health class. The firemen come in and we're like learning how to do CPR and all this shit, and then literally they're like, no, yeah, to the VGs.
Staying alive.
But literally they pull up their slideshow and they start showing amputees.
Oh,
And I'm like,
that's not.
I'm like, bro, why are we doing
don't
this? Like this is not fear factor. Like what we're 15, 16-year-old kids.
You're like,
Why are we doing
this
this?
could be you.
So I start literally like I'm like in my desk like, and so I tell the teacher,
You're
I'm like,
just out.
hey,
young baby.
no, like I'm
You're
literally,
withering away,
I'm
like-
literally like shaking. Like, did y'all ever see the in the Lego games when they're like, like that's me.
Hella animated.
But I'm like, literally, I'm like, okay, I need to go to the bathroom and like get a drink of water. Like, and so I tell the teacher, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna go get some water. And he's like, all right. I'm like, I'm feeling queasy. So I
You're like-
literally walk out. I step out, maybe 5 steps. I wake up on the floor of the like literally of the hallway.
You don't remember falling?
No.
Because
Of the
you were
hallway.
knocked out, bro.
No. I wake. No. It gets,
You walked outside.
guys, it gets way worse. I'm literally on the ground. I wake up. I'm like, okay, well, I've been out for like a couple seconds. Like, I should probably just go back to class. Like, I'll just close my eyes or something. Like, and so I go back. I walk into the class. No students. No firefighters.
Sounds like
My
a horror
teacher's
movie.
chilling on his computer, and he's like, "Where'd you go?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I was literally gone for like 45 seconds." And he's like, "Nah, bro, you were gone for 17 minutes." And I
You
said-
didn't want to look for you?
I said, "What?"
He got other kids you gotta
He's
worry
like,
about.
"I thought you ditched. Like, I literally thought you like
Wait, how old
left.
were
I
you?
thought you went." I was like 16.
Okay.
I was like, he's like, "I thought you ditched. Like, I thought you went home. Like, I literally thought you just skipped my class. Like." And I was like, nah, bro. I was literally in the hallway, on the floor. Meanwhile,
No
the
one-
bell rang. Everyone
I
walked
was about
past
to say.
me.
I was about to say.
They're
So
actually
then-
fake as fuck.
He's like, yeah, you need to get to your next class. Like, whatever. Like, you should probably go to the nurse. And I'm like, okay, like, sounds good. I go on Snapchat. Bro, I see it on my story. Some girl recorded me on the ground.
LOL.
No,
Look
she's
at
like,
this
who's
weirdo."
this bozo? Like, on the ground. I'm like, bro, why would you do that? Why would you do that? That is
That's
awful.
Pointing and
Really
laughing,
crazy.
like, bro.
That is so bad. I was literally on the ground, like, and-
Dang.
Yeah, that
Did
was
you
the worst
have like
experience
any
of my
like
life.
head injury?
I like had like a bruise on my like
okay.
arm and stuff. But thankfully, like it's like lockers, so like there was nothing in the hallway. So I just like,
That's
but
so crazy
Like a
that
sack
no
of
one did
potatoes.
anything.
yeah, so I can't do the whole blood thing. But like, I'm going to horror nights, Halloween horror nights this weekend.
Oh, nice.
So
Are you in this weekend?
yeah, we'll tap
Yay.
in next episode, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, let us
Y'all-
know.
Be like,
y'all
I
know how
didn't
it
pass
goes.
out.
No, so one of our friends does makeup for the Insidious house,
Oh,
and apparently it's actually haunted.
Oh
like,
yeah, you
real
said so.
haunted.
hey, we should go.
Like,
Who's we?
all of us.
Y'all
Oh,
got that.
I'm down. We
I
should all
don't.
go. Well, it depends how it goes this Sunday.
You let us know.
I don't want to go somewhere if it's
No,
actually
you don't-
haunted.
Well, no, you don't have to go in that maze. There's like a bunch of other ones.
But I feel like nothing would actually happen because there's gonna be so many people there.
But apparently that one's like actually really scary, the Insidious one. We can go in like the Ghostbusters
like in the depths
one.
of the night when no one's there.
What is your problem?
We can go in the Ghostbusters one, or like
I'm fine doing
we
like
can go
the
in the
silly
Five
cute
Nights
ones.
at Freddy's one or something. Like
I'm so sorry if it's actually haunted. Like you shouldn't have told me that information.
no,
Ignorance
Facts.
is bliss.
there's one in
Facts.
Oregon. It's so they have like there's like the school for the deaf, and as like a fundraiser to
What
like
do you
I
pay
thought
for
you were about to say.
What do you mean
deaf.
by that?
deaf
Oh.
students.
They can't hear.
Sorry.
Like so.
No,
there's
I
a
know when you said
school,
deaf.
like,
I thought you said
you know,
deaf.
like because like that would be kind of tough. Like if you're deaf to like
Oh yeah.
go into lectures where they're like teaching. So there's
True.
like this special school for it, and like one of their fundraisers is like a horror nights thing in Oregon, and like it makes so much money. It's literally the biggest haunted house like in Oregon because
Why?
guys they can't
I'm
hear
gonna.
you scream.
They need you to stop.
They can't hear you
I'm gonna need you to
scream.
shut the.
No,
fuck
they
up.
can't hear you scream, and so they just continue scaring you. And so it is the scariest thing. Guys, no, it's for a good cause, and it
You're
makes
right,
them so
you're right.
much money, and it's so fun. Like if you're into that, but like
Bro,
it is
the
literally
jump
the
scare.
scary-
That jump scare.
Bro,
was
Wait, are they like
fucking
chasing you with
crazy.
like a knife?
Yes,
And then
and
you
you-
can't stop.
You sign a thing, and they can chase you into the parking lot. They
Wait,
will literally chase you through
They
the
won't
parking
touch
lot.
you, right?
No,
Okay.
but they'll get close, like maybe
Guys.
on accident.
because they can't hear you.
No, literally, it's the scariest thing I've ever been
It's a
in.
fact.
No, I know. No, I know.
So we should take a trip to Oregon, and I'll do that. That'd
Okay,
be kinda
I'm
fun.
down.
Aren't we meant to do like a road trip?
I want
Where
to
are we
do.
meant
I
to-
want to do a Pacific
Yeah.
Northwest. Go into
To
the country.
NorCal, right?
No, all the way up to Oregon.
We're gonna
Well,
stop at NorCal.
Oh, yeah,
visit
yeah.
our
Yeah, that's the whole
hometowns.
San
road trip.
Fran.
No,
But-
yeah, my mom said she'd cook for us.
Yes, and then we're gonna go to
Bro,
Sacramento.
Bless. I love a home cooked meal from a mother.
Yes.
It's like
That was so weird.
From a mother.
no, but there's something about it. Like honestly, no, my dad too. Like bro puts in work in the kitchen. I'm not gonna lie.
My dad
He-
can't
My dad cannot.
My dad
I
doesn't
have a
cook.
story, bro.
What?
Whenever my mom would go out of town, when me and my sisters were younger, like my dad and his brother, they like owned a Church's Chicken for a little bit.
That's
Ooh,
lit.
that's fire.
It was, but listen to this. I don't know if it was beans, side of beans, or whatever, but there was one Sunday he was like, I'm making us lunch. We're like, okay, what's up? This guy literally got frozen beans and then warmed it up in the microwave,
Real.
literally put it in bowls for all of us, and he's like, dinner served, lunch is served. We're like, bro, we can't eat this on me.
That's crazy.
And he was like,
Wait,
you
that's
have-
it?
Yes. And he was like, you have to eat this. If you don't eat this, you will not have dinner. You will. He's like, you can't
so
leave
dramatic.
He
this.
crashed out.
He
over
really
the
did.
beans.
We were like, Dad, please, like it's not good. We can't
Starts
eat this. Like we
hyperventilating.
miss mom. Please. He was like, you don't miss your mother.
Oh, never put a man.
Literally,
That's crazy.
Never
The way-
make a man feel like he
the
can't
way
do
that me and my
something.
sisters called our mom the second, like he went upstairs, we were like, Mommy, you have to
No.
go home.
Y'all, because for Thanksgiving, Grandma, if you're watching this, Grandma, actually, don't watch this. But literally, for Thanksgiving, I went over early, and they're like making all the food and stuff because they're like the hosts, so they're like making like probably like 40% of the food, and then everybody else brings
40%.
extras. They're making mashed potatoes. I watched this girl literally boil the potatoes, mash them, put them in a bowl. I said, bro,
Nice
that-
bar,
I
nice
said,
salt and pepper.
She said, I never
you
had to do
took
too
mashed
much.
potatoes way too literally. Like, what do you mean? Like,
So
I,
has
No
she
salt and
never-
pepper?
or no milk? So she's never eaten mashed
No
potatoes from
butter.
outside, or like from KFC, Popeyes.
so I literally the next year, like last year when we were doing Thanksgiving, I told my mom, I said, we're making the turkey, we're making the mashed potatoes, we're making the like
Oh,
literally
so
everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, bro,
That's so crazy because, like, sorry, Pacey, but like, that's so crazy that your white
He's like,
family members don't be seasoning stuff.
Huh? No.
like,
Bro, that's what I-
No,
no,
like,
it literally
is it real?
No,
Pacey?
wait, just-
No,
Well,
wait,
okay,
Pacey, tell us
no.
for real, is it real that, like, that's a thing?
it kind of like partially like yes, it's like definitely I
I've
can,
literally never
No,
experienced
because-
That's
that,
what I'm
so I don't
saying.
know.
no because like one half of my family they don't.
So what do
And
they
then
eat?
They still eat the same things.
It's like
There's just no
chicken.
seasoning.
Just boiled chicken.
It's the same thing. No, literally.
That's kind of like their skin.
But the thing is,
No
salt,
sodium.
No sodium.
the pepper, like cayenne pepper, like garlic? Like, isn't that low calorie?
Yeah, I mean it is, but
So,
I'm not an advocate for it. Like,
that's really insane.
no, but then the other
Dang,
half
that's
of my
crazy.
family
It's really
like
real.
heavy does. So it's like one Thanksgiving is like
Well, your mom's side or your dad's side?
my dad's side does, and then my mom's side doesn't really as much. But yeah, like my dad is really good my mom is a good cook too, but my dad, like his like what is it, like your vice, like his vice is cooking.
I like
bro that. Like literally bro has like a commercial flat top, commercial deep fryer. Like he loves like cooking.
Does he have a George Foreman?
We do. We have like one of those Blackstone.
Nice.
And so he just like loves making food. So like when I'm going back to Oregon next week, and I'm so excited. I already put in the menu. I was like, yo,
you're like, yo, papa.
No, literally. He makes like hot honey cornbread. So good. Ooh. Like all this stuff. But yeah, no, but I'll never let them cook Thanksgiving dinner again.
Are they the type that, like, you know, people who think, like, you know, there's spices that are, like, flavor spices versus something that's, like, actually spicy?
Bro, my grandma
are they the type that thinks
is spicy?
Like, paprika is spicy or something?
No, literally.
Anything with flavor, like mustard?
Bro, we went to Howlin' Ray's.
What is that?
It's like a fried chicken, hot chicken.
So good.
Nashville hot chicken place.
Literally
in K-Town.
Okay.
And so we were, their first time in LA, we were all eating Howlin' Ray's. They get not mild. They get none. Like literally they just stick the chicken in the fryer. All that is in the batter is salt and pepper. My grandma takes a bite. She's like, whew, this is spicy.
Oh, they're very, like, what
I said, Grandma, what?
What do you mean?
What type of...
What do you mean?
Never mind.
German.
Never mind. That's crazy because isn't there like...
No, we got sauerkraut and bratwurst.
German food's like pretty flavorful though.
Oh, it's hella flavorful. I mean... Well, it's just like a lot of meat.
Where did I go that I told you about that one?
Wurskusha?
Yeah.
So fire.
There was like a curry ketchup. It was bomb.
Oh yeah, Wurskusha is really good. That's the thing is like German food's just different. Like I mean, there is a lot of flavor, but it's just different, and like it's a lot of fermented like stuff, like because of like sauerkraut and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. We don't even eat German food for Thanksgiving.
Are they
like that?
First gen or
okay. First gen. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No,
they're
insane.
They would hate my household. Our food.
I would love it.
My mom makes every single dish like you're like nose is running. Like, you're cheering up. Yeah.
Bro, I could talk. Well, my dad's the same way. He like loves spice.
Yeah.
And so all of our food is really spicy. So they just like don't eat with us.
Good.
But like literally the worst thing ever in my household growing up was Taco Tuesday. I literally wanted to die every single time.
Was it the hard taco shells?
It's literally the hard taco shells.
We would do that too. I'm not gonna lie.
With the hamburger, just the brown hamburger, like the cheese and the lettuce, and I'm like,
yuccaroni.
Like this is not good. So I literally one time I was like, nope, we're scrapping this. I'm making carne asada from scratch. Like I'm making pico from scratch. We're making everything.
You were done.
And I was so done. I had it. Everybody comes over, like the whole family.
Dang.
They all eat this, and they're like, "Wow, this was the best taco night ever! Like so good."
I know your grandma was
No, she loved it too. Oh. She was like, "Oh my gosh!" She's like, "This was really good." The next week, I was like, "So, we doing it again?" She's like, "Oh, I was thinking we could go back to our hamburger." I said, "Bro, did I teach you nothing?"
Let's go back to the roots. She said that was enough.
No, literally, I'm like, "Bro, I said, don't invite me."
I said, "I will not be at
a I said, I'll bring food. Like, it's okay. Like, I would rather have a party pizza. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would rather have a Hot Pocket.
The Hot Pocket is crazy.
No, it's the way that I literally did not grow up eating like frozen foods and stuff like that. So I don't know what people be talking about.
Yeah, I mean, when I was born, because my parents were 19 when like I was born, that period I did. But then once they could like get like groceries and stuff, like then they were like no turning back. Like it was like a lot of like meals, homemade meals and stuff.
And that's a wrap. We are the Holy Trinity. I'm Ozzy. You can find me on Instagram at o.zioma. Also, my YouTube is my name, Ozioma.
Yeah.
And same with TikTok, but I think it's just O_ZIOMA. Mm-hmm.
And I'm KJ. You can find me on Instagram at 000JEWLZ.
That's
what's
crazy.
so funny? I don't know what's so funny. Anyways, yeah, just Instagram.
I'm Pacey. You can find me at pacey.v on any social. And then our podcast, The Holy Trinity Pod, on TikTok and YouTube. and Spotify coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Stay tuned for more.